Suzanne Vega, welcome to TechCrunch TV.
Thank you.
Suzanne, there are going to be a lot of people watching this show who don't pay for their music, who don't think they should be paying for their music.
Yeah.
What's your message to them?
I don't have a nice little bullet that I can give you for that. But one message would be consider what it means to make your living as an artist. You know, you can have a bit of empathy. You can try that on for size.
You, in your speech today at the museum, you spoke about oranges not being free, so music shouldn't be free. What's the connection between oranges and music, if there is one?
Well, I write songs. Songs are, you know, 3-minute little bits of music that I work on. I feel that they should be protected by the copyright. It's a thing that I sell. They're my songs, and I sell them. Oranges are things that are sold. Yes, they come from nature, they come from God, if you believe in God. Does that mean that they should be given away for free? I don't think so. That's not how our economy works. That's not how our economic system works. If I can't make my living selling my songs, that means I have to find some alternate way of making a living. How should I do that? Should I go back to what I used to do? Should I become a receptionist again and do it part-time? Should I become a hobbyist? Is that what somebody would like who downloads the money for free? And I'm not talking about kids who have no credit cards, or I'm talking about mature people who have incomes and the means to pay for a song. That's the connection between oranges and songs, the way I see it.
Suzanne, you've been in the music business now. You've had a glittering career for, what, 25 years?
Some parts have been glittering and some not so glittering.
Well, a lot of our audience, I know, are big fans of your work. Mm-hmm. Have you figured out a way to make a living without selling your music? Are there ways that creative artists, musicians in particular, can pay their bills, feed and clothe their children without the sale of CDs or download?
The obvious thing is that you can perform. You can go stand on a stage and charge a ticket price. That's how that's done. Everything else, licensing, is done through the sale of a song, for the use of a song. That's how, it's still a kind of a sale for the use of a song. Have you been able to figure out any other way for a musician to make a living other than selling a CD or selling a song? That's the only way that I can think of is through live music.
What do you think?
Teaching, you know, or teaching.
What do you think of the new tools of social media from a musician and perhaps even a business person's point of view, Twitter and Facebook? Are these important new tools for helping build your brand and building an audience?
I like Facebook, I like Twitter. I never got around to using MySpace that much, but I do love Facebook. I'm on it 8 or 9 times a day, if not more. I like reading the comments. I like getting a feel for who's out there. I never think of it as building a brand, and maybe I should, but I do think of it as building an audience. There's something to be said for watching those numbers get larger. Those are people that care about your music enough to give it the thumbs up, to like your page. So I think that's worth cultivating. I think I love that part of the new technology. I also like the fact that it's cheap to record and that you can upload things immediately and make them accessible to your fans who care. I love all of that.
Do you think if you were starting out now in this new environment that you could have done what you've done, reached the audience, made a living, made so many lives richer?
Possibly. I mean, I think because I had a song called Luca, and that was a song about child abuse. It was a song with a specific message. It went to radio and it reached a lot of people there. Maybe if I had written that song and it was presented the same way, yes, maybe I could have done something similar. That's a difficult question to answer, you know, how it might have been. But I'd like to think that it would have had some kind of impact.
What advice would you give artists just starting out today in terms of wanting to build a career and become professional musicians and artists?
Well, to use your social networking that the audience is really the most important thing. It's not so much about getting the record deal so much anymore. A record deal, someone from an A&R person from a record company is looking to see if you have an audience already before they'll sign you. It's not the way it used to be where they would sign you if they thought you had potential. So it's your audience, that one-on-one connection that you have with other people. That is still the most important thing for a performer and for a writer.
As the mother of MP3, are you happy with your progeny, your offspring?
Well, they're wild and hard to control sometimes, but some of it's, as I said, some of it is great. Some of what the MP3 is responsible for has been great. You can carry music anywhere. You can take it on the subway. It's portable. It's light. It's that part of it is what I like about it. What I don't like about it is the fact that people feel that you can just take something for free. That makes things very difficult for artists.
Suzanne, quick update on your career. What are you doing at the moment, and what would you like to be doing over the next few years as an artist?
I just finished a play, and I performed off-Broadway for 6 weeks. That finished about a week and a half ago. I'm working on re-releasing my re-recordings of all my songs through my own record label, which is called Amanuensis. So I've been selling that, recording it and selling those at my shows. Probably going to start working on a new album sometime over the next few months, and touring Europe, leaving next week for 4 weeks.
Well, I want to wish you the best of luck, and thank you so much for appearing on TechCrunch TV.
Thank you for having me.